Okay, question 267, search in sorted matrix 1. Given a 2D matrix that contains integers only, which each row is sorted in an ascending order, the first element of next row is larger than or equal to the last element of previous row. Given a targeted number, returning the position that the target locates within the matrix. If the target number does not exist in the matrix, return -1, -1. Okay, so the function is search, and there are two input types. One is 2D array, and the second is an integer for the target. And the return type is an int array to indicate the location of the target integer in the matrix. And the assumption here is that the integers in the matrix are sorted in ascending order, and they can be duplicate elements in the matrix. And possible corner case is when the matrix is null or when its length is 0. And the solution here is that we can treat this 2D array as a 1D array, and then set out the left pointer, right pointer for this 1D array, and then we do the binary search. Okay, so now looking into the code, the first part is sanity check. So first we check whether this matrix is null, and the second we check if the length is 0, and the third we check if the length of the 0 index element is 0. If any of these happen, then we just return the new int array -1, -1. And then next we try to find the row number, which is the matrix dot length, and also the column number is the matrix 0 index dot length. And next we try to set up the pointers for the binary search, and that will be used to define the search range. So the left pointer starts with 0, and the right pointer is row times column -1. And then we set up the while loop, and the condition of the while loop is left less or equal to right, meaning if there are elements within this search range, we need to do the binary search. And in this loop, the first we calculate the mean index, and then we convert this mean index to a row number and the column number. And then with the row number and column number, we can find this element and compare it to the target. If it's equal to the target, then we can just return the array with the row number and column number. If not, then we find if the target is greater than the mean elements, then we know the target is in the right side of the array. Then we move the left pointers to mean +1. Otherwise, we move the right pointers to mean -1. And at the end, if we cannot find this element, then we return the new int array -1, -1. Okay, so the time complexity of this function is log n because we reduce the search range by half in each iteration. And the space complexity is O1 because in each iteration we don't create a new object or a new variable.